Hello, once again, for possibly the final time, as we go into the final bit of Q.U.B.E, the last DLC, the second DLC, and also the last one they ever made. It's that button, not that button. Maybe this one will have some story to it, because the last one had no story, it was just puzzle solving. Oh look, she's pushing herself up off of the air. She was on the air and she was pushing herself up. How odd. But anyway, it's the Aftermath DLC. Look, it's all overgrown, like Portal 2. Like that one level from Portal 2. That one stage of the game. I have no idea what's in store for me, but it looks like there are like prisoners held here or something. Perhaps there are prisoners held here. Elevator. I cannot jump on the elevator. How odd. How odd of them. Perhaps there was like a glitch or something that they prevented by making you not be able to jump on the elevator. Elevator. Those are back, those big screen things. And so is moving slowly. Moving slowly is also back. Left mouse button. Aftermath. A new world. That's not the name of the DLC, that is. But that's not what that is. A new world. Does that mean it's like chapter 1 of the DLC? Are there chapters? I know my colors. At this point, I definitely should know my colors. At least these cubicle colors. Oh, that one. I don't know my controls, but I know my colors. I see. We now have moving glass platforms. Or not. Not could also be a thing. So it's a field. It's a force field platform. How nice of you to give me force fields in platform. That is the language that I like, platform. I like platform language. So thank you for the force field in platform language. What are these plants growing out of? Because that one's just growing out of just straight cube. Are these cubes made of dirt now? Are they made of plant material? We have lasers. That's a nice change. Let's see what this laser can do. Can it go through you? It can. But it can also be swapped over. What can that... That can get me up there. Get me up there. And force field to walk across and other force field to walk across. So they're really... just making sure I really understand this new mechanic, even though it isn't that complicated at all. It's just lasers! But I'm sure it'll get super complicated by the end of this thing. We'll have a whole room and I'll have like 15 lasers that I'll have to redirect into 70 different cubes all at once. Ooh, laser cube. Now laser cubes, those were in the Cube remake, and I think they might have been in the original Cube also. So, why did you move over there? Why did you... Oh, that moves you over there. Okay. But I don't want you to be over there. Can I get multiple? I cannot get multiple. I can only have one. There may only be one. So that makes that go, but how do I get that? How do I do it? Is it possible? I have so many different cubes to make go. I do believe it is indeed possible. Just if we do that, and then that, and then that. Oh, not like that. So perhaps put the red up there. Red. just for now, so that we can carry it over there. And then another red down there to push. No, no, no. Oh! I guess that works. That definitely does work somehow. Then get rid of that one. So they're already giving me semi-complex laser puzzles. That's nice to see. I like complexity. Give me more complexity. Make it even more complex to my puny human mind. Red laser, red laser. What do you open for me? Goo, goo laser, goo laser. Ramp poo. Make ramp poo. So I can get a slicky green up there. Then I can launch the slicky green over here, and while it's launching I can make that go back down there, or I can just do that now. And then send that in there, and then maybe the laser will set it on fire. That's what I'm hoping, at least. That's the whole purpose of this whole setup, is that... Okay. Okay. I guess you launched further than I expected you to. So now I have to do all of that again. This time let's test out how far it goes. So we already know that that's way too far, and it already had fire on it. So we know that that's how we get the fire. Ooh. That's also too far. But if we put a second green on there, then it could be just far enough. Because maybe it'll... No, there's room for two. But who knows, maybe it'll just do the thing anyway. You never know until you try. Well, we tried and now we know. That is definitely not the way you do it. But how? How is the way you do it? How is do? How is do? Do is how. Maybe that can, like, stop it or something. That's not... Okay. That did not stop it. That is not what we wanted to happen. But maybe it can, like, get that one even further up so that it can stop it eventually. Oh, blue. I have to wait for the blue. I have to get it all the way onto blue and do that. So maybe that's just enough to make it slide all the way across there. That was probably enough right there, but I didn't have everything set up. And now I super don't have everything set up. I keep forgetting the order of things, the natural order of things. That is the no. Blue! Blue! Blue, you fool! Now I am on blue. I am on blue. So do blue. Indubitably. Indubitably we do blue. Ta-da. You're fired, door. Hopefully that was the solution, the intended solution. You never know with these games. Laser shard, complete tutorial, it says. The achievement does. Aha! Now the DLC begins. We have 6 hub world token things, cube things. We have that just piece of artwork. It's just artwork. Don't mind it. We have the exit door way up there. Then we have like 4 to maybe 8 puzzle chambers, maybe more. There's a puzzle chamber, so 9. At least 9. 10. Ooh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 puzzle chambers, all with collectibles, all with tons of collectibles. Everything but the main chamber has 3 collectibles in it. Oh joy. Oh boy, oh joy. So let's get started. Let's get puzzle started with the puzzle chamber that we first saw. I didn't see it first actually, but it's closest. It's the closest one in proximity to me. So that's what matters. Gotta find all the secrets. Does this hurt me? It does not hurt me, because they didn't program in any death animations. So they cannot program in any hurt animations either. Found 2 things already. That's nice and all, but I don't have something to go on there. Yes, I do. I do have something to go on there. Well, that doesn't get me up there now, does it? Maybe if I... Yeah! Just barely. I don't know if that was the intended solution, but it was a solution. Oh, points. That's where they got the point system for the Q.U.B.E 1 remake. If you ever wondered, well, stop wondering. That's where it came from. So clearly that's gonna be that thing. And then somehow take these all the way up here. How is that other one still there? How do we have 3? Because when I took that one away, then one of those should have been taken away. How odd, how oddular. How oddular of you. Very, very odd, that's what I'm trying to say. It is a very odd thing. No! That is not what I wanted you to do! What? That's not supposed to happen. That is not supposed to happen. At all. You see what's confusing here, don't you? I could put the blue over the green for some reason, and now it's gone. What's going on here? What's going on here? I'm being duped. I'm being swindled. So if I could get that under that somehow, just get it like 2 over. Something like that. But even further. This is to go even further beyond. And then I need to get up there too. So if I jump through it, I can just about glitch myself into space. Glitch yourself. Do it, glitch yourself. And then jump. And then that's that one taken care of. So. We can kind of do that again, but with it further that way. Make it go even further that way. Then that'll be like our way to get up there. I need 3. No, that one. And then I guess that can be okay, I suppose. Let me up there. Let me up. Let me up there. Oh, on this side maybe. Maybe there's just enough of an edge. Yeah. And that's the 3rd one. Now it's time for the actual puzzle. That I've been neglecting this whole time. So clearly, we slickify that, and then get that to shoot there, and then that one has to be blue because it needs to shoot the thing up there. And then these two have to be separated by just a little bit, by like 2 blocks. Then I can slickify one. and then shootify the other. So put that one down first, because that'll be the thing that we need first. Or we bring it over here first, that's the thing. And that's pretty much the whole puzzle solved. If that'll get slicky, that is. Get slicky? Shoot into the thing. Let me shove you over. That does not work. If only it did. But it does not. For it is naughty. It is a naughty cube. So how do we do it? I'm not sure if using the red thing would be useful at all in this chamber, but it could be. It could be useful at all. Maybe if just the stack of cubes falls over, then it would be enough to get it into that thing. It's off by 1 cube. That one, that one, that one. So let's see if it can fall over at all. Maybe if it stops, it's harsher. Come on, fall over, fall over. That seems to not be working at all. And it's still 1 cube short. Oh, okay. I've got it. So red here. And then... Yes, yes, yes. There you go. Now it's gonna be just enough over there. And I don't even have to move these cubes yet. I don't... Wait. Yes, I do. I probably do. Unless that works somehow. Unless that just works. Now we'll get shoved up there. Oh yeah, because it has momentum. But it also needs fire. There's always one more thing it needs, isn't there? But wait. It's fine, I can just delete my other cubes. And that'll set it on fire. Aha! Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee, ah-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha. I have solved the puzzle. I feel like such a genius. Solving a puzzle that someone else created for me to solve. In fact, I am not the genius. The person who designed the puzzle is the true genius behind it all. I am simply the solver. The guy who comes in and sees the thing that someone else made and solves it the way that he intended me to. So that's 1 of 12. Let's see how quickly these can go. These will probably be points-based again, just like in that one DLC. Or rather, Sector 8 of Q.U.B.E Remake. 3 hidden. 1 chamber. 1 hidden. 2 hidden. 3 hidden, maybe? So that's activated that. And that is that thingy. That has activated that. And that is that thingy. So deactivate it. Then we can bring things over here. This should be actually a really simple chamber to just solve the regular thing on. Hopefully. And just short. Need to put it on one of the red things. Maybe that's enough. Maybe. No! Maybe it needs to go on a blue thing. But then it would have to be like that blue thing. This is a big maybe. And it's a big worky. It's a big maybe and a big worky. So, just get it all gooey. Goo it up, goo it up, goo it up. I think it's slidable now. Well, it's not moving. That's bad. It should move. Hopefully. Ooh. What if it just won't move at all? What if it won't ever move at all an inch? So I need it to move. That's what I need. And that's what it won't give me. I'm Professor Insano right now because I'm doing the same thing again and again and again. Expecting different results. What if I just use the bottom one? How far will you go? That might be far enough. Who knows? It could be. Gotta try. And that was probably not nearly far enough. It was barely far enough, actually. So why would we want that to be off? Because it's possible to have this one off too. So why would we want it off? Maybe just to get the upper one in the... Hold on. I've gotta think. Think with brain. Brain think. Like get it over there and then have it not be slick on this way out. And then have it be slick again. Get a little bit of slick. And then when it comes back this way, it'll be all slick. And then maybe it'll have enough momentum to move all that way down. Yes, yes, my evil... Oh, my evil plot has been stopped. No evil plot today, said the I, said the me. So what's the evil plot now? I think I'm just gonna get the bonus thing real quick. While I'm at it. While I can. So that's both of them blocked, but we don't want that, do we? That's fun. Oh, 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 Well, that was fun, but nothing good happened. Nothing good in the history of Earth has happened on this day. I think one of those blocks has become two of those blocks now. Let's get that back over there. And then see what happens if I put that there. Because something might happen. Who knows? Maybe something will happen. Oh! What? How did that happen? Okay, well I guess I don't need you anymore. Thank you, Q.U.B.E, for working. For working, I said. For working. It is not working, in fact. I thought it was, but it's not. That slicky stuff, that stinking slicky stuff. Well, that did nothing. Come on, you're right there. Get launched. Cube man. Maybe that's enough to push this thing once. And if it gets pushed once, then that might be all it needs. How did I make myself get in the same situation again? Huh. No better solutions have come to me in all this time. Oh? That's kinda something. It's moving. And if it's moving, then it will get there. It'll just get there very slowly. If it doesn't stop, that is. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Okay, we can move this along, probably. Then, why? I wish there were more to this puzzle chamber than just this, because it feels like it's just a trick of the figuring out different physics things. That's not it. Now, how could that be a solution in anything? I have no idea. I am testing things. I'm testing my resolve, much like this game is doing. Testing my resolve. If it gets too ooey gooey, then it just won't come back here. And that thing, we don't want it to be all flamey, because we need a cube to get into there, and the cube can't be ooey gooey if that is not flamey wamey. I'm not sure. I am stumped. My brain is stumped. My brain stump is stumped in my brain. Maybe I just need one on, like, the other side of there, or something. Maybe that'll work. Because then that one can, like, push that one that way. Maybe. Yes! Fire! I figured it out. My brain finally figured it out for you. But I have to get this all the way over there? No! More puzzle to solve! And that is just, like, permanently fiery. At least right now it is. So I guess it's not technically permanent. Permanente. Dante. Ooh. Stay right where you are. So I can get up there. So now what I need to do is have the same setup I had before, but have one cube be on the other side of this cube, so that it can push that way. Or just have the same exact setup, actually. That could also work swimmingly well. But how was the setup? Right. I have to just remember things. Something that is shockingly difficult for a large portion of the population. Remembering things. Including me. Me am part of the population. Who has difficulty, sometimes, in remembering. Ta-da! What? Wait, I don't... Okay, yes, there were a few issues with that. I admit. My mistake. So that should just be read all the time, because there's no reason for it not to be read. Then it can just block the sticky forever, until we actually need the sticky. Make the sticky. Make the one thing the sticky, and then go the other way. Go the that way. Yes, 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 probably yes. Hopefully yes. I can just put a green there because I forget which one I just deleted. And that'll shove that away. Ta-da! My brain is getting slightly larger by the nanometer. You can move more! Move more! Going down the concrete hallway on my cube ride. My ride that's a cube. That's all the cubes. I got all 3 cubes of this cubular game. This cubular chamber made out of cubulars. Oh, that's there now. I don't think that was there before. Perhaps I can get it instantaneously. Yes. Was not hard at all. It was just sitting there. I take no credit for solving that thing. It was not even a thing I could solve, even. So that's just for, like, moving all the way over there if you want to. If you're having trouble with these puzzles. Puzzle trouble. 3 more thingies. Open that door. Make door open. Fire! Yes! Finally, we have fire. So, red thing. Cube thing. Launch. Cube. Cube launch. Today, cube launch. Yes. Ta-da. Cube launch successful. And now, me launch. Me launch meself. Mwahaha. Me launch meself. Mwahaha. That's the scheme. That's the rhyme scheme. Or is it a rhyme? Or is it just a scheme? A schemey mimi. So we need to get something onto there. Which is why we have a second cube. Yes, yes, yes. Do my bidding for me. Do my bidding for me. Cube. Then slickify. And then that goes up. And then it fireifies. And then while it's going down, I need to bluify. Yes. Yes, yes, indeed. That might be the whole puzzle. Is it? Is it the whole puzzle? No, it is not the whole puzzle. Can't do anything with that, but we have this. So how about this? How about it? I can bring a cube into here and then launch it onto here. Onto where I exactly am. But what about this and this? There's everything everywhere that I cannot see, that I cannot do. So that I pretty much don't need those cubes right now, I don't think. Where's the end of the puzzle? I'm just thinking that. Where's the end of it? It's all the way up there. But how... How do I get up there? How does a person like me get up there? Oh, I didn't mean to do that one, but it works. It definitely works for a while. So that's that gotten. But how do I get to that one? In there. In that place. Probably get a slicky cube. So which one was that? It was the top one? Yes, it was the top one. That's how I get over there, but I don't want that right now. I guess I can have that. I guess I can beat the puzzle. I guess. Oh, got to land on it. Got to land on it. Ta-da. Puzzle defeated, but who cares about the puzzle? I want the other things. The non-traditional puzzle elements. So that is just open in there. This spews fire, but we do not need fire. We do not need the fire. But there are only 3 spots. And we need a slicky cube. Maybe we need a slicky cube. I don't know if we actually need it. Where's the 3rd? Because there's supposed to be 3. And that's just 2 of them. Is it down here? Perhaps it's down here. I don't see anything with my eyes that are used to see. Where is that 3rd one? Up there. It's way up there. So now the question is, how do we get way up there? I wish I could just deactivate the fire for now. Maybe I can just sling the cube thing into this area. Maybe. I don't need this cube on here. I don't need that to be on there. I am rethinking my thinginings. So don't be fire. Don't be fire yet. I don't need you to be fire yet. So yes, go down. Do not be fire. Then we get it slicky, and then we just do not move it. So, which one did I use? Hopefully not that one. Yes, it wasn't that one. So, we bring it up there and then we fling it over there, hopefully. Hopefully that will work. While it's still moving, it can be flung. Fling, flung, flung. Oh. Somehow it worked. Somehow. So now I have to be up there. I have to. Which shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Just get that over there and then I can think on it with my thinky brain. So which one was that? Oh, superhero landing, but it did not mess up my movement like that one glitch that happened in that one episode. Oh, I did the wrong one. Thank you for allowing me to do the wrong one. I'll just do that instead. Make it easier on my brain to remember. Remember. Do you remember the time? That's a Michael Jackson song. And fans. Yes. I wanted to jump on the cube to get up there, but apparently the fans are enough to get you up there instead. You know, like ride the cube up there. Get enough height off of the cube. I guess I technically did in a way. Get tons of height off of the cube. I can now activate this thing. Whatever it does. Aha! The slab. Return the slab. Laser. Puzzle. Laser. Puzzle. Cube. Laser cube puzzle. Where do you want me to shoot this into? That's the first question, and the answer is there. The answer is right there. Well, that's not a solution, is it? It's almost a solution. Very much almost is a solution. Oh. Maybe blue will work. You never knew until it's blue. Must just be odd timing. No, don't erase that one, you fool. You foolish fool. Who's all foolish. That's not the correct way. I don't want you to face that way. I want you to face the other way. The more proper way. No, no. Oh. What? I guess that worked. No! Thanks, physics. Thanks, physics puzzles. Yay. Don't you just love physics puzzles in your puzzle-solving game? With puzzles in it? Ta-da! And now light bridge. What? It activated way too late there. Ta-da! Puzzle thingy! I got the puzzle thingy. I am the puzzle man who gets the puzzle thingy. Puzzle thing-a-ling. Thing-a-ling-a-ling. So that's 2 out of 6 of the main chamber puzzle things to get the puzzle cubes. 3 things again. It's always 3 things, isn't it? Isn't it? Is it not? Get a thing in there, a cube thing. So we have all that. We have that over there, which we can probably get to immediately. Not like that, however. Huh. That's how we get up there, probably. Probably. And then this. What does that? What does it do? It does that. That's what it do. So do that and repel. Repel. Repent. Repel. That is not a jump over thing. Just so you know, that is not a jump over thing. So what do I do about that goo? Okay, so get something up there. That does not do anything good. In the history of man, that does not do a thing good. Neither does that. Or that. Or that. But this could. This very much could. I feel like this DLC relies on that a little bit too much. You repositioning the green cube in just the perfect way on the red thing. I feel like it relies on that a bit too much. If that's even supposed to be the intended solution, which I have not found another solution to these things, so I think it is meant to be the intended solution, which is sad to see. I guess that was supposed to just roll over there, wasn't it? Now we can cling on to that. So get that on that button, but then I'm stuck up here. Unless if I need to use the sphere instead. I need to sphere it instead. I have decided it is a sphere decision instead of a cubicle decision. Ta-da! And then don't roll off of there. I know where you sleep at night. So, cubicle. I can use a cubicle up here, but for what? For why? For how? Perhaps is the better answer. Well, I guess I need to go up there. But how? How do I do that? How do I do it? My brain has stopped working suddenly. Brain.exe has stopped working. That's too high over there. How do I move that? I move that with this. Get rid of the floor. Get rid of the floor. That is also too high. That won't just be enough to get it on there. No, it won't. It definitely will not. It will not, Wilma. But I can at least get that shiny thing. Or not. That's right, I need to be able to get over there. And I cannot get over there. Like, is there any way I could get the ball over here? The big ball. I do not think so. And as soon as I move, that just goes on its own. On its own accord. You could say accord. Huh. Oh! Well, that's how I get a cube over there. But how do I get a second cube over there? A cubicle. There's a moon. There's a flat moon image up there, so that's nice and neat. Can I cube on you? I cannot cube on the moon. Nope. Not nearly enough. Momentum. No momentum. No good momentum. Huh. Huh. Hold on. My brain is stinking. You'd think it's thinking, but then it's stinking. Like poo. Here's an idea. What if that pushes that over there? And then no. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Not even enough to get your hopes up about anything in the planet. No hopes to be given. Wah. 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 What good does making this do? It can get... It can get me over there. So that's something, I suppose. Yes, it is more than something. It is also somewhat. Oh, oh, oh. Gotta actually get it on there first. Yes. Yes. This is a solution. Very much a solution to my issue. Yes, yes. Like, really, I can't affect it through the force field? The magical sci-fi force field? But that's not a solution, is it? I thought it would be, but it's not a solution. Because I need it over there. I need it way over there. But there's just no way. This is just for me. Just for me to get over here. And then the second I get rid of that, I can't use this anymore. So let's just... Let's explore other solutions to my issues. They're mine. My issues, mine. Still can't jump up there. Still an impossibility. But I can roll this down here. Isn't that good enough? Isn't that good? It is not good enough, not at all. I wish I just could get a second cube up here. If there were only a way. Because all I see is ball, not cube. Ball. And then there's that, which is not helpful. Is not useful. Nor helpful. This electro floor is really just getting my jimmies in a twist. If that could even be a phrase. I want to be able to push that over that way. Is that possible? No. It's not possible. Why can that go down there if you don't need it to go down there? I guess that's just to get you up there once you figure out how to get the cube on there with you on there. With you on the cube, that is. The whole issue with this entire puzzle is how do I do things. I get how I get other things to do things, but how do I do them? So ball and cube can only really get that done. You get that done or get that done. And once that's on there, then I can't move anything under there. I'm pretty sure. So then it's like, well, what good does that do me? Those are just jumpy things up there. The ball couldn't possibly push me up here, could it? That couldn't possibly be the solution. That would be too nutty, too ridiculous, too insane, too crazy. But it just might work. Who knows? In this day and age. No. That is not how that works. But wait. Something happened though. Something. Something that was not usual. It turned on, then off. So I'm testing things out. I'm being testy, you could say. Why do you not go faster? How fast does it go when it goes all the way up there? Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe that can get it rolling down here. Yeah. Accidental solutions. Oh. Why? Why? I don't like you, Ball. Ball is not my friend. Ball is not my friend. But we can definitely test out with the ball. Now that I know this new technology. Huh. I could store the ball up there and then put myself on the cube and wait for the right moment to strike, for everything to strike. I think that's the actual solution. If you didn't follow that, then don't worry about it. I will follow it for you. But store that up there. We don't need it yet. And then put cubicle on here. Sometimes it just takes a while for the gears to get turning. The gears have to... Gears have to burn before they turn, you know? But now it's like, it might still work, might still work. Might still need some work, but it might still work. Yes, yes! Exactly what I wanted. So now I can get that, at least. Don't know how to get the other two. But someday, of some future version of me will know. Don't do that. Yes, yes! And now I have two things on there. Just in case. And this is the case that I need that on there. Go ahead and roll, ball. My ball has rolled. So that's the solution to all that nonsense. All that stinking nonsense. But still, I need to get a cube onto here. And I think I might know how. Or it might just be a pipe dream. Might just be a weird cubicle design that could never work. So go this way and then maybe go that way. Ooh! Almost, almost. If we do the ball instead, it might work better. Ooh. It always goes up there, though. I don't want my ball up there. So maybe if the ball goes to the higher one, it might have less velocity? It's a question mark. It's a big question mark. It did have less velocity. But only slightly less. Maybe I can get the cube on there, though. Nope. Ball moved away. So let's just try to get the ball over here again. Because that almost worked. Just about almost. And if it doesn't, I will look this stuff up. Well, here we are again. Ball. It's rolling. It's rolling. Roll on over. Come on, get over here. No! You fool! You foolish ball. Maybe this time it'll work. It'll have to work one day. It'll work wonders one day. And just like a mad scientist, I will test it over and over again until it does work. Nope. It has to be later than that. It has to be really late. It has to be even later. It has to be pretty much almost stopped. Not that was the same amount of late. I feel like these could be activated a little more of the time whenever I say activate. Is that not coming down? It's probably not coming down. Stinky solutions. Let's just try this with the cube instead. At least for a little bit. Who knows, maybe it'll work first try, or 7th try, or 30th try. Oh, that did not work at all. I guess it's back to the ball then, back to the balling board. Ooh, stay! Finally, finale. Finally, it's a finale. Huh. This might be a solution to both of my problems, actually. So I need to be, like, up here. It appears that I must be up here. Or not. Yeah! Ta-da! Somehow it works. It just works. Like a Bethesda game, it just works. So ball go away. Ta-da! I don't know how I did any of that in my head, but hey, I got there. I got there somehow. So we are at over an hour, which means it's probably a good time to sign off. But I don't want to sign off yet. How many puzzles was that? That was 4. So that was about 1/3 of the amount of puzzles, plus the tutorial. So I'd like to get at least one more of these big hall ones done. There's a terminal right there, so that might be a new one, a new hall puzzle. 60 points! I do not have the required amount of points for this puzzle, but perhaps there is another puzzle somewhere else. That one that requires fewer points. Much fewer points. 40. We're getting there. I have 39. So if I had one more, it would work. It would work if I had one more. 80. So it seems that that is the end of the video. Instead of being the beginning of a new puzzle, it is the end of the video. But I will get to a new puzzle before ending, so that we can preview the puzzle. We can see the puzzle with our eyes for once. For once in this lifetime, we will see this puzzle for the first time. In our lifetime, our whole lifetime. Game is saving. Maybe the game should save at the end of the elevator, so that I don't have to take the elevator next time, in the next video. Look at all that space out there, above the plants. So look at all that puzzle. Look at all that puzzle. There's a door. There's another door, or not another door. There's thingies. There's a ball. There's a fan pit, a pit of fans. There's a movie thing down there. There's a big thing there. It's a huge, complicated, complex puzzle with tons of moving parts that we will not do right now. We're not doing it. I wanted to end the video there, but I have to Alt-Tab. Thanks, games.